Welcome back to another episode of ITW, the show that helps you incorporate technology into your classroom. Once again, DNA Reunited, we are back here bringing you another fun, informative episode where we're going to talk about review. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing great. I'm so happy to have you back. Been gone for a few weeks.
Yes.
Man, I've been pumped. Jake's filled in, but I'm so glad my partner is back.
And thank you, Jake, for filling in. But I had a civic responsibility. We all do. We had to take care of that. I had to do that.
Aubrey, nobody is watching this show to learn about your civic duty, what you were doing, why you were gone for 3 weeks or a month or whatever it was. People just want to watch the show. They want to learn about videos and how they can use them in their classroom to help their students review. So stop talking about your civic duty.
But I'm glad to be back.
Man, I cannot stress to you enough. Man, right. I really... I've missed you. It's not the same in here without you.
Yeah, I love this show.
I mean, you make DNA without you. Just
this is my
DNA.
Man. It's my man right here.
But we have a great episode. As you know, as people watching know, we're talking about review. That's our theme for the rest of the year. We want to help you guys incorporate technology into however you decide to review in your classroom.
Right. And today we're going to be talking to you guys about videos and how you can use videos in your classroom for review. So we're going to be talking about different ways you can create videos and edit videos for review purposes. So we're going to be hitting it from different angles. So we're going to be talking about videos in instruction, for classroom activities, and for review at home. So if you want students to have quick access to it all the time, we're going to show you guys some ways where you can do it so they can do it from home. So stick around. So we got a lot of different things that we want to show you guys. This is going to be a great episode for you guys to learn about how to use video for review on ITW. So one of the great ways you can use video in your classroom as a teacher is to use it as a part of your instructional delivery. So what I want to show you in this segment is how you can use different YouTube options in your instruction. YouTube has become a very popular resource for our teachers to use when they are delivering instruction. So I want to show you some tools that you can use when you're using YouTube that will make using this resource a lot more effective. The first one is QuietTube. So currently I have a video on the introduction of minerals, but sometimes when we pull up videos, we have these unnecessary comments or suggested videos that we really don't want our students to see. So what I want to show you is if you go to something called QuietTube.com, it'll bring you to a page like this, and this will allow you to eliminate those suggested videos and comments that we don't want our students to see. So when you go to this, you'll have this little button down here for QuietTube, and all you have to do is drag into your bookmarks. I've already done so. So now I have my QuietTube bookmark, and when I have my YouTube video, all I have to do is click the bookmark for QuietTube, and that video that I just had now goes to QuietTube, and it quiets all of the comments and suggested videos that I have, and I can just play just this. And then if I right click, it gives me the option to copy a link, or I can get the embed code as well, so I can put this wherever I need to. So QuietTube is a great way to get rid of those comments and suggested videos whenever you want to show a YouTube video. Another resource that teachers might like when they're using YouTube is TubeChop. Again, you just go to tubechop.com, that'll bring you here. And what this will allow you to do is just chop off certain parts of a video, because sometimes when we find a video that we really like, we don't really need to show the whole thing. There's just certain spots in the video that we want to our students to see, we want to emphasize. So TubeChop will allow us to chop the video up and just show those clips within a video that we want. So when we go to tubechop.com and bring us here, I can type in whatever search I want to. I just put ecosystems in here. I can click the search button, and it'll bring up any of the videos here. I can then just select whichever video I want to use in my class, and then you'll see the video play. And down here at the bottom, I can chop this video up to wherever I want. And now I can just say chop it. And now again, that video, that long video I have, it has just been shortened. I've chopped it up, and I can take that and embed it somewhere. And again, I can use that link to put that somewhere as well. The last tool I want to show you is drag on tape. So I'm at the website dragontape.com, and what this is basically is going to allow you to do is pull together several different videos and allow them to play one after another. So when you're delivering your instruction, if you have multiple videos that you want your students to see, you can let them run one right after another, as opposed to playing one, and then when it's done, then having to go find the next one, and then repeating that cycle over and over again. So when you go to dragontape.com, it'll bring you to this place where you can start mixing your tapes or start mixing your videos. You can do a video search up here. So let's say we're just learning about the muscles and the body. If I can spell muscles, and then I hit search, and then it'll pull up these different videos. Once I find one that I want, I can just drag this into my timeline down here, and I can let it play. It gives me the ability to trim the video down if I want to. So I can go here and hover over it, hit the scissors, and now I can then just drag over the parts that I want to trim, what I want to get rid of, hit the check mark, and now it has trimmed that part off. And then I can go back, and if I want to find another video related to this, I can, and just drag it in here and do the same thing. Hit the trim mark again if I want to cut it some, trim it down. It gives me that capability, and now I have my videos cut, and I can continue this cycle on for however many videos that I wanted to do it with. I have the ability to name the videos down here. So I'm just going to name that one. I can just hit save, and now my video is saved. I can go here to my browse topic. I'm just going to exit this part, and now I can see the videos that I've chosen, and I can then embed it, copy it just like I could before with the other videos. I'm ready to share this with the rest of my class. So this is a good way to use your different videos as a part of your instructional delivery in your class.
Okay, we just gave you guys a few options for instruction delivery. Now what we're going to do is we're going to talk about ways that your students can create videos. So we're talking about a creation tool to help your students review.
All right, the first video creation tool I'm going to talk to you about is called WeVideo. And WeVideo is an app in the Chrome App Store. So the first thing you'll need to do is go ahead and open up Chrome and go to where you see all of your apps. And then you can go to the web store, and all you need to do is search WeVideo. As you can see, I've already installed it. So what you'll need to do after that, so just all you'll do is click free and install it. And then you'll need to go ahead and click on WeVideo. And once you do that, you'll come to this site. And what you can basically do with WeVideo is create videos from within your Chrome browser. So it doesn't matter what type of device you're talking about, you can create videos from within the browser. And you can use videos you've already uploaded to your Google Drive. So if you have videos you've saved in Google Drive, you can use those. So as you can tell, I'm on the WeVideo site. I've clicked on WeVideo from the Chrome App Store. I'm going to click Create New Project, and I'm just going to call this one ITW. And then click on Create, and then click on Create Video. As you can see, you can also select Invite, so you can invite other people to create that video as well. As you can see, the editor is loading, so I'm just going to select Education. I have a little bit of experience. Then you can watch a short video on how to create your WeVideos, or you can just go ahead and start using it. So it's whatever the students choose. So as you can tell, there's a lot of different things that you can see right from this main dashboard. And it's something you just have to get used to. You might want to watch the tutorial video first. You can upload media directly from Google Drive, or you can record it from your webcam. Excuse me. You can add audio. You can add text. You can even create different themes or add a theme to your video. So WeVideo is a very, very powerful online storyboard video creation tool that we highly recommend you and your students use to explain. It's basically just a way for students to creatively show their creative side, explain their understanding for content. The other web-based video creation tool we're going to discuss is called Animoto. And most of you guys, or some of you guys, have actually probably used Animoto before, but if not, you'll just need to head on over to animoto.com and go ahead and create a login, and then you'll go ahead and log in, and you'll see your first time that there's no videos. So what you need to do is go ahead and select Create One, and you'll see a bunch of different styles that you can use to create your videos. Now, what you need to remember is when you're using Animoto, the free version is limited to 30-second videos. So if we select this one, you can see right here it says make a 30-second video for free. It also will give you a little demo of what the video will look like if you use that theme or style. So let's just click on a few different ones. So maybe you want the students to make a 30-second documentary. Once again, they can add text, they can add pictures, they can add videos, all sorts of things. Now, if you want to upgrade, you can just select upgrade, and I believe it's $5 a month for unlimited videos. So that's kind of the option you might want. So let's go ahead and select the grid and make a 30-second video for free. So it's loading the video creator, and it's going to give you a ton of different options here, and you can start the tour or you can skip. We're just going to click skip. You can change the style, you can add your logo, you can add pics and videos to your video, you can add text. So there's a lot of different things you can do with Animoto. Well, what's nice is it's free for the 30-second clips, but that 30-second, being able to confine your students to 30 seconds, this way they can kind of pick out, if you give them a topic, if they can pick out the most important parts rather than just kind of rambling on. So remember, Animoto is a great online web-based tool, video creation tool that your students can use to help review for your end-of-the-year exams.
Okay, we've talked to you guys about using videos for your instructional delivery. We talked about using it for student creation. Now we're going to literally bring it on home. Talk about how we can use videos and make it available to the students while they're at home. Finally, we want to make sure that we give our students the ability to do some studying and have these resources available to them at home. And there's a lot of different ways that you can do that, so I just want to show you a few. The first one I just wanted to make sure is really basic, but it just starts with making sure that students can access these videos either from your website or maybe even from like a learning management system. If you use any one of those as a part of your classroom, this is a good place for your students to go to get access to these videos if they wanted to do additional studying. So whenever you do some of these videos, whenever you find some, you'll see the ability to share. They usually will give you the option of copying either a link, as you see here, if I can copy this link for a YouTube or an embed code. So if I wanted to embed this video for either into an LMS or to my web page, I can just copy this embed code, and then I can go to my website to make it available to my students. I'm just going to use it as a wiki. I know most people have wikis within our district, so I'm just going to use this as an example. I'm going to find the spot that I want it to go in, and now I can just get my widget for my video and just paste that in there, and now my video is now embedded into my wiki as you see it there. So now when I hit save, you will now see the video down at the bottom of my wiki. So that's just a real simple way if you can embed that into your web page or LMS. A few other ways where you can easily share videos with your students so they can review them at home is by using your Google account. Everybody has a Google Apps for Education account, so this is a really simple way to give your students access to these videos. So if you have your video on Google, what you can do is if you're using G-Class folders, you can just put it in your one of your folders for your students to view, and they'll be able to share it from there. If you're not using something like that, you can create a folder just by hitting create and then going to folder. name it whatever you want, and then you can put the video in that folder, and then make sure your students have rights to that folder, and then they have access to that video whenever they have internet access. So a lot of different, a good option. Google Drive is it's a good place to go. One other one I wanted to mention to you was BlendSpace. If you just go to blendspace.com, you can set up a class in there, and this is a really great way to share not only videos, but you can share websites and other things like that. But this is a great place to put a bunch of different videos together on a particular topic and share it with your students. So these are a bunch of different ones that I've created. I'm just going to click on one, and this is ones I've just kind of played with. And then all you have to do is, you'll see these different boxes. These are ones that I've pulled in already. But essentially all I have to do is go over here to my search up here, and I'm just going to just put in my topic, adding fractions. I can do a search, and currently it just did a search on YouTube for these videos. Once I find one that I want to use, I find my empty box and I simply just drag it in, and now that video is ready to go, and I can continue this process. I can add more videos of different sort resources in here as I go along. It doesn't just have to be YouTube. They have ones for Google where these are images, or you can find different web pages and links. You'll see that I have a game web page in here where students can practice doing their fractions there. They also have things like educations. You can pull things in from your Google Drive. So if you have files or videos in there, you can just go ahead and just drag those into your BlendSpace, and now you can make that available to your students. You can click share. You can set up your classes and just share this with your entire class, or you can put a link to it, or again, the embed code has a direct link to Edmodo. All different sorts of ways where you can make this available to your students at home. So hopefully this will give you some good ideas, some good ways, some good alternatives on ways you can make videos available to your students at home.
All right, that's going to just about do it for this week's episode. We've just gone over some great ways that you guys can use videos in your classroom to help review for students. Now, we've just went over a few. There are a ton of other options out there as well.
Exactly. There's a lot of things, a lot of different ways you can use videos in the classroom. I mean, just look at how different research has become. YouTube has become...
Aubrey, nobody wants to hear about YouTube. All you're doing is rambling. Seriously, all people want to do is watch ITW, get some help, and move on with their teaching. So let's please stop rambling and let's just move on and finish this episode.
It's about using it in the classroom, right? You think so?
Yeah, that's great, man. Great.
Yeah.
Well, guys, thanks for tuning in to this week's episode of ITW. Remember, if you want to send us your comments, questions, feedback, you can do that by emailing us at itw@cms.k12.nc.us, or you can tweet us at CMS to the core, because we'd love to hear any of your feedback. Also, make sure, if you guys are watching on YouTube, make sure you go below, like, comment, and subscribe. And also, make sure you guys tune in next week for an edition of ITW where we're going to talk about iPads.
iPads in the classroom.
So make sure you guys tune in for that. So thanks again for tuning in this week, guys.